Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmiranil Haerat from PBIA class A. Okay, here I'm creating a video commentary for midterms exam or mid. In this video I will do an explanation for the question from my mid that was given to my by lecturer. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmiranil Haerat from class PBI. Okay, here I'm creating a video commentary for midterms exam or mid. In this video, I will do an explanation for the question from my mid that was given to me by my lecturer. First, number one, what is phonetic? Phonetic is the study of the sound of language or a study of the sound of human language using the mouth, the throat, the nasal, and sinus and lung. B. Phonetics as the study of speech sound. Why is phonetics the study of speech? Because the phonetics kinds investigates sound from the standpoint of speech or sound, speech. Phonetics from part of phonology, which is the study of the vocabulary of sound or phoneme, the language and distribution. Especially, phonetics learned the pronunciation of language sound. C. Phonetics as a study of speech organs. Apart from pronunciation of the speech sound themselves, another important aspect of phonetics that is often neglected in French language learning and teaching is intonation. Phonetics also describe intonation and helps students to recognize, understand, and practice intonation patterns. Okay, number two, the problem of speech sound. The problem in producing sound is, as for the learning, this sound is difficult to produce because it also doesn't exist in Indonesian sound system. When the learners need to make this sound, errors seem unavoidable. They tend to make division when articulation sound H by substituting it with sound D, T, ten, as well as te. This sound replacement is found in the three position, and some could only be noticed in either one or two position. In the initial position, for example, the learners tend to replace sound H, D as in the word day. The word is pronounced day by the learners. Besides, the learning also tend to replace the sound D to te as in the word tahu. The word is pronounced too by the learners. In addition, the replacement of sound D to T is sometimes found in the initial position as well, e.g. in the word hug, which should be pronounced to in English, but is pronounced to by the learners. The replacement from the sound D to D, T, D also occur in initial position. Sound D is replaced by D, as in the word butter, which should be pronunciation butter, but is pronunciation better by the learners. Another division found is the replacement of sound D to T, as in the word worthy, which should be pronounced weighty in English, but is pronounced weighty by the learners. And then B, the problem in producing sound D, many learners of English find it difficult to articulate the sound. The learners attempt to articulation sound they tend to divide it into some possible sound. According to this research, there are 5 possible sounds identified as deviation produced by the Indonesian learners in their effort to articulate sound. The sound is deviated to sound T, D, T, as well as S. The sound are found in the initial media and final position. And then C, the problem in producing sound TH. In addition to the sound mentioned earlier, sound TH is also a problem to pronounce in English. This sound is also called a voiceless palatal affricate sound, similar to any other sound. Investigate in this paper this does not exist in Indonesian phonetic system. Therefore, in the effort to pronounce it, the Indonesian learners of English tend the produce deficient, and then the problem in producing sound H, and E, the problem in producing sound Z. Many learners make deficient when producing the sound. They then replace sound Z with sound S, as in the word result in English. This word should be pronounced result, but is a pronounced result. According to this study, the substitution of sound Z with S only takes place in the medial position under two phonological environments. The first, the change of sound Z to S is preceded followed by a vowel, as in the word prison. The pronunciation of this word should be prison, but it becomes prison in which sound Z is replaced by sound S because it is preceded by a vowel A and is followed by A. Vowel A, the second Z, is changed to sound S when it is preceded by a consonant and is followed by a vowel or a diphthong. In the word example, its pronunciation changed from example to example because it is preceded by a consonant G and is followed by a diphthong EA. Okay, number 3. A, place of articulation. First, or number 1, bilabial sound. Consonant sound which are produced by putting two lips together, as in sound B in the word by, P in the word pay, and M in the word may. 2. Labiodental sound. Consonant sound which are produced by contracting the lower lip and upper teeth, as in sound F in the word five and V in the word villa. And number 3, dental sound. These consonant sounds are made when tongue tip for sound D or tongue blade part just behind the tip. For sound D, the context upper teeth, as in the word two teeth sound. Sound D, as in the word Thursday, and sound T, as in the word this. For alveolar sound, the consonant sounds are made when tongue tip contacts the alveolar ridge, a sound T in the word tie, sound D in the word die, as in the word night, or sound E as in the word lie or tongue blade context. Alveolar ridge as sound S as in the word sight, or sound Z as in the word zeal. Number 5, palatal sound. These sounds are produced when the blade of the tongue, middle of tongue, touch the heart. Plate sound H as in the word judge, as sound S as in the word chill, and sound G as in the word young. Number 6, palato-alveolar sound. These sounds are articulate when the tip and the blade of the tongue approaches or touch the alveolar ridge, and the main body of the tongue approaches the hard plate in the mouth. Sound S as in the word sheep, in which the tip of the tongue is used. Sound G as in the word casual. Number 7 is velar sound. These consonant sounds are produced when the back of the tongue touches the soft plate or the velum. A sound K in the word cup, sound G as in the word keep, and sound, and as in the word sing, sing. Number 8, glottal sound. This consonant sound is produced when the flow of air stopped by the glottis with some construction of the glottis closing and the release sound h, ha, as in the word how and woo. And the number 9, labial velar sound. This consonant sound is produced when the back part of tongue contact the soft palate and lips. Also come close to each other. Sound V as in the word what. Okay, B, manner of articulation. Number 1, stop or plophysis. In this manner of articulation, consonant sounds are produced by closing the speech organ, both oral and nasal cavity, that the airstream is blocked. It results air pressure in the oral cavity. When the air pressure is suddenly released, aspiration will then occur, the English consonant. Sounds produced through this manner of articulation are P as in the word pen, T as in the word tie, as in the way K as in the word K, and B as in the word buy, D as in the word die, G as in the word go. And the number 2, fricatives. This type of manner of articulation produces consonant sound by blocking the airstream in the mouth, but not making a complete closure, or a complete closure belongs to a stop, that the air moves track the mouth and produce audible friction, as in the word cycle, Z as in the word zoom, V as in the word fan, V as in the word fast, D as in the word method, S as in the word then, S as in the word ship, G as in the word pleasure, and H as in the word hot. Number 3, affricative. This manner of articulation produces consonant sound by blocking the end stream briefly with the tongue in the mouth. But in contrast to stop, the blocked airstream is suddenly not released but is slowly released and cause audible friction. Sound DF as in the word check and G as in the word jump. Number 4, nasals. This manner of articulation produces consonant sound by blocking the end stream passed through the oral cavity using the phylum or soft palate and the back of the tongue so that the air can only pass through the nasal cavity. Sound M as in the word man, and as in the word night, and N as in S as in the word sing. Number 5 is letterers. This manner of articulation produces consonant sound by contacting the tip, the tongue, onto the alveolar ridge so that the air passes through both sides of the tongue. Sound E as in the sound L as in the word lip. Number 6 is exproximant. This type of manner of articulation deals with the way consonant sounds are uttered by making the articulation interact the tongue and the alveolar ridge without actually touching. In English, there are 3 exproximant: sound G as in the word you, sound V as in the word word, and sound R as in the word rise. Okay, number 4, the production of English consonant sound. A. What is distinctive feature in consonant sound? To help the learning in distinguishing both sounds, distinctive feature is then used, that is to identify the sound distinction by knowing whether the vocal chords vibrate when the consonant sounds are made voice, or whether the vocal chords do not vibrate when The consonant sound are uttered voices. To test the voicing quality of the consonant sound, the learners may place their finger on the voice box, the location of the Adam's apple in the upper throat. This is done to know whether the vocal cords vibrate or not when a particular consonant sound is made. B. How to identify distinctive feature. Here we can find distinctive feature between two words by finding the minimal pair between them. The minimal pair are when two words sound the same, but they are different in definition because the pair has different phonemes from each other. D. The distinctive feature of consonant pair leader sound usage is in English sound. And then C. Letter B. Baby, best, buy, bring, then absent. And then letter C. Sound S. Center, color, cinema. And then letter D. Letter D. Sound D is they, their, door. And then letter F. Sound F. Like fast, family, found, and etc. Okay, number 5, phonetic exercise for articulation English. A. Why students need phonetic exercise? A phonetic needs to be done as basis for students to be able to understand how the vocal sound work that can then be transcribed. In the process of either producing or speaking sound, of course. B. What instruction the student need to do when doing phonetic exercise? The learners need to do the following instruction. First, focus on making the required consonant sound. Second, think how to make the required consonant sound as instructed, the place of articulation and manner of articulation before making the sound. 3. Produce the required sound slowly and accurately. 4. When you get accustomed to making the sound accurately, then you can produce the sound fluently. Okay, C. Voice variable stop sound, like peel, fish, pear, pig, pin, pen, pear. And then variable stop sound like bee, beat, bear, and then bass, bat. And then voice alveolar stop sound like tim, tip, tell, ten, tas, tar, tall. And then voice alveolar stop sound D like deep, deal, there, deep, then. And then voice alveolar stop sound K like kin, keep, kill, kiss, can, chemistry, can, cap, column, and etc. I don't speak up all this. Okay, so the conclusion is the phonetic is the system study of speech sound and the sound of language. And for the instruction that students need to do for a phonetic exercise is first focus on making the required consonant sound, and then 2. Think how to make the required consonant sound as instructed in the place of articulation and manner of articulation before making the sound. And then 3 is produce the required sound slowly and accurately. And then 4 is when you get accustomed to making the sound accurately. Then you can produce the sound well. That's all I'm saying. Let's hope my meet is acceptably, and I apologize in a big way if my video has a lot of faults, and I am also grateful to resource I have found. Thank you very much for what I have found. That's all my answer. So from me, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.